We should be live now, apparently. Let's check if it is up. Think so. Okay. Let's see, is this actually working?
Yep.
Think so. Awesome. Sweet. Well, hey, how's it going, everyone? First off, as usual, welcome to our special guest, Mr. 86. Yeah, I guess if everyone should know who you are, but if not, how about a quick little mini intro?
Hello there. I am 86 reviews. I've been doing this for a while. I have I do the same thing as Rockchala pretty much, and we often collaborate. We often hang out, and just good to be here. A happy New Year to everybody. Happy 2024, Year of the Dragon. And
Yes.
really excited to see what the new year brings.
Excellent. Yeah, Year of the Dragon. Does that mean we're going to get a nice new special edition Shenron?
Maybe Purunga, maybe.
That'd be cool.
Or
cool.
GT.
True. Oh crap! What's his name? But Omega Shin. What's his name? I always forget.
Yeah, what's his name? The Golden Dragon.
Yeah, there's a Golden Dragon as well. That could be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, good chance. All right, a few guys in the comment section already. Awesome. John Wolf, TK, Animated Recreation, and Saints. Thank you for coming and joining in, and hola to you too, Animated Recreation. But I think I already said both. Happy New Year's to everyone. Hope you all had a great holiday. Everyone was safe, had fun, lots of presents if that is your thing. How about you? Did you get up too much in the holidays, 86, or?
Yeah, not too much. I mean, like, I think, obviously you would know, but for the people who don't know what New Year's and like the holidays are here in Japan, it's slow, it's like winding down, and like everybody works until like almost the end of the year, like the 28th, the 29th, and you got your last 2 or 3 days, and everybody just like goes back to their hometown, wherever that may be, and just kicks it back with some family and friends, and just like pretty much, nobody does anything. They just kind of stay at home. Like I went out on the 1st of this year because my partner's like family came over from up north, and we went into Tokyo. We went to Akihabara, and there was like nobody. Actually, well, Akihabara was actually quite busy because they were selling those like New Year's
lucky bag.
The New Year's bags with all those little goodies inside it. Yeah. So okay, sorry for everybody who doesn't know.
That's
the thing here in Japan is like on New Year's, starting from New Year's Day, like some shops, or most shops, will sell like New Year's bags, and inside the bags is pretty much like you pay like $50 or $100, and inside is like a bag full of goodies that's worth more than what you pay, and you don't really know what's inside, but hopefully you get something good from it. So
Actually, speaking of those, my wife showed me. So the Pokemon Center. So in Japan, obviously, you have the Pokemon Center, which is the name of the official shop. And online, you could enter the chance to buy it, and I think it was like 4,000 yen. And someone showed a picture. It was insane. It was probably about $300 worth of stuff. There was a massive plush, like the size of Purunga here. Yeah. And like a whole bunch of other accessories that were, it was insane. It's just like, damn, I wish I'd seen it. I could have applied, but some of those lucky bags, I've never tried myself. Been tempted a couple of times.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I don't know, like I think you always end up with stuff that you don't really want and need, and is it really worth it? But I guess it really depends. Yeah.
I think like the Starbucks ones and those ones are quite popular. If people like it, then it's quite good, because I guess you can get coffee and gift vouchers and Tamo mugs. It's at least something you can use. But I was looking at some of the figure ones, and it's like cool, but it's like, what if you already have that character, and it's like probably more stock that hasn't really sold. I guess it's another good thing. It's one way for them to clear out old stock as well.
That's true.
Anyway, that is definitely interesting. But as you said, New Year's, no one really does anything. We kind of forgot that it's like the equivalent of spring cleaning.
Oh yeah, right? True. Yeah.
Because on because we went over to New Zealand, we came back, and not much time. We had to do some cleaning, so we took some big washing to the local laundromat. It was on like the 31st. It's like, damn, why is it so busy? And we're like, oh, right. Everyone's doing a spring clean. Like everyone's out there doing cleaning, coming in and out.
Yeah.
So it's one big difference. New Year's definitely a lot more chill. Spend time with family, eat, and clean.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
But
one more thing before we jump in.
Sure.
Do you know of Shimamura?
Oh, what's this?
So I just saw yesterday, someone posted onto a Japanese guy. So there's a shop chain called Shimamura.
Shimamura, yeah, yep.
They sell like cheap clothes, bedding, tops.
Yeah, toys and stuff.
They're suddenly doing a whole bunch of Dragon Ball items.
Oh, really? Wow. Hey.
Yeah. So they've got these basketball-sized Dragon Balls, which are
nice,
quite soft, quite nice, and they like tote bags, maybe pouches.
Wow.
Replica Dragon Balls. So yeah, I recommend if you're in Japan, go check out Shimamura. I'll type it in the chat actually.
Yeah.
Look up. There seems to be chains around everywhere. Shimamura.
Yeah. There are quite a few chains around like Chiba as well. We've got to check it out. Shimamura.
Yeah, I was quite surprised. Like, what? So there's one close by. So I went down. That's like just over 1,000 yen. I was like, oh, okay, that could be.
That's cool
to sit in the pod as a backrest or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. It seems like there's a few more shops popping up with collaborations because this year, 2024, is the 40th anniversary.
Oh, there we go.
40th, right? I think so.
Believe so.
Anyway,
yeah. 1994. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously that shop's got some stuff. There's the electronic shop. Not Kojima. Not Yamada Denki. Nojima.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've announced they're doing a collaboration as well.
Okay, wow, that's cool.
So I'm not sure what they're going to have. Definitely this year, if you're not just a Figuarts created by a Dragon Ball fan in general for items, you might be seeing some pretty cool items coming out, hopefully.
Cool.
So if there's anything, I guess we should check up a post somewhere or, maybe have a chat about something later on in the year.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll see what they have and if I find any cool stuff, definitely post it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember many years ago they had like Dragon Ball hair gel that was all the rage and had heaps of people.
Yeah, I remember that a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah. I think like each container, like they have a different strength. It's like the 2-star ball was kind of weak gel, and then the 7-star ball was like BT concrete and stuff. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. I think it would just be cool to buy that kind of stuff, and like even if you don't use it, just like hang on to it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're a tourist coming over, if you're kind of aware of these items, because they're sometimes sold at random shops, right?
Yeah.
So you can go pick up a very cool souvenir, something that you'd never find back where you're from. So.
Because they kind of do. I mean, I've seen a lot of like Pokemon collaboration stuff, like chapstick and stuff like that. Like when I went out the other day. But that's cool.
There's one shop. I think it's like It's a demo.
It's a demo, yeah.
Yeah, they have like lots of like collaboration with different series, often a bit more I guess the girl orientated manga and stuff like that at times, but they have cool Pokemon collabs as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's some good information. Thank you.
Yeah. Definitely go check it out, see what you can find. When I went, they only had the 4-star, but I saw online, I think they do have all of them.
That's cool.
So there you go. That could be your mission.
To get all 7 Dragon Balls. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because I don't think one store will have all Dragon Balls. You'd have to go to a couple, right? Yeah.
Maybe you have to hunt around. It's like get out the Proplica Dragon Radar.
Exactly.
Go for a mission around all the different shops.
Nice.
Yeah. Awesome. Anyway, let's jump into the top 10 for 2023 or 2020. Yeah, 2023 in general, I guess. I managed to check out your video last night. Everyone, if you haven't already, Eightysixed has his top 10 2023 release. Go check it out. I put one up last week as well. Some differences, some overlap. I think we could probably both agree it was a hard decision, right?
Yeah, it was like the last 5 or 6 for me was pretty tough. Like I like pretty much all of them. I mean, were there any disappointing releases for me this year? yeah, there were. I wouldn't say like too disappointing, but there were a couple of things for a couple of figures that I wish could have been done a little bit better. I wish, yeah, but
Yeah,
all in all, I was pretty satisfied with all
yeah,
the releases. Yeah,
definitely.
uh,
In number
yeah,
10 spot, I had Super Saiyan Trunks was, I think, 7 for you or 6, right?
yeah. I actually didn't have Trunks on my list. Like, oh, you mean the Future Trunks?
Yeah, Future Trunks. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, Future Trunks. Yeah, Future Trunks was on there was not my number 7. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
so,
for me as well, like for him, like I expect him to be up a lot higher, but there's a lot of people complain about the QC stuff. That doesn't bother me too much. Like the arm, I don't know, not sure if that's a QC issue per se, maybe
mhm,
design. If you're aware of the
yep,
movement, then it's fine. The leg
sure.
being loose, that one's probably a bit more QC, but probably not
Yeah,
QC per se, just for overall run. Something got
yep,
slipped at the end.
yep.
Torso backwards, definitely QC.
Mhm.
Um, Mostly didn't really hinder the play value of a figure for the most part,
Yeah,
especially once you
yeah,
get posed, but did reduce a little bit of enjoyment when playing with, made it a little bit more frustrating at times.
sure.
But that back of a jacket, it kind of
Okay.
reminds me of that, the image of Homer where he's skinny, he's like so beautiful up front, you turn around, it's all this like flab on the back
Oh,
of
the
all the
flab.
clothes.
Yeah, yeah. It's all hidden there.
Over time, just kind of remind me a bit more like that, right?
Okay.
Like, way it's kind of split. I understand why they had to do it, and it's fine,
Yeah.
but I just wonder if there's a better way they could have done it, or maybe a different design to make it more elegant, I guess, in
Right,
total,
right,
which
right,
is why it
right.
kind of dropped down for me
Do you
at
think it would
least.
have worked with it just being one piece, like a one solid?
Maybe, but
Maybe.
that could have limited articulation as well.
Right.
But if I think about someone like Beast Gohan, who had the
Yeah.
similar like full on body wrap, I guess, rubber top part, that limited articulation. I guess that's one reason why his figure dropped down on the list as well. He can't do his proper pose. But
Yeah,
that could
yeah.
have been remedied by a better butterfly joint, right? So
Sure.
I'm not really sure if having the jacket fully closed would have been a big deterrent or not. Probably would have
Yeah.
made it feel a lot nicer.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, but but you had Orange Piccolo though, who was one who didn't actually make my list in the end, just because.
Yeah, yeah. Piccolo, I guess for me, has always been one of my like more likable characters.
Yeah,
I enjoy. Obviously, I like all of the characters, and Goku's the main protagonist of the series. But yeah, I've always enjoyed Piccolo's design, Piccolo's
mm,
story. So he's one of my more like enjoyable characters in the series. And to see him get a new figure, I guess, was probably one of the main reasons why I was so excited and so happy
okay,
to have a new Piccolo
yeah,
um, in the line. And I really I enjoyed the movie. I think
yeah,
more than most. I think. Yeah, I
okay,
went
interesting,
out and
yeah.
watched it. I've seen it. I went out to watch it like twice in cinema. But
Oh
yeah, it was
wow, okay,
yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
really liked that movie, and um, yeah, the name is not the most original and it's not the most exciting, but yeah, I like the form. It looks
yeah.
cool, and yeah, I guess more than anything, it was just I was just really happy to have a new Piccolo
Mm.
figure in the line.
That's true. It is nice. He has a really big, bulky figure, which is really cool. I really
Yeah.
did like him as well.
Mhm.
The form itself, I didn't really click with me too much. That's
Yep.
probably one reason why I don't have too much attachment to him. But yeah, like you said, it was cool getting a new Piccolo figure at least.
Yep.
And yeah, big figures are cool.
Mhm.
At least for me, I felt like when it was big compared to like the Frieza, just wasn't as, you know,
Oh
I
yeah.
guess,
Yeah.
yeah, those Frieza figures are just on the next level. But
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
I just found Orange Piccolo was very similar to Gohan and such limited space on the list. That's why I feel like I would check Gohan on there.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely found like the bottom 5 figures I think could switch up anywhere and maybe put in one or
Okay.
two others. And then the top 5 again was like basically any order can be set. It's like really hard to pick. Last year, all the releases were very good.
Yeah.
And
I
like
was surprised that you had Pan on there.
I was too like But she did something which a lot of other figures don't really have, and that came with like a lot of other accessories and ones that can work with other characters as well, having 2 bottles so she can interact with the different characters. Like with Piccolo. And the expressions were really good, and overall quite a fun little bit small figure that to pair with. I know a lot of people complain about scaling, but she's basically the same scale as the other chibi Dragon Ball figures anyway. And, the new Goku figures as well. So the scaling never bothered me. It wasn't even something that, crossed my mind at all. The printing was nice, and just, I think they just got the essence of the character really well in that release.
Yeah, no, I like the figure too. But for me, it was like the size of the head. I guess when you had the head next to Gohan, it looks like pretty massive. But other than that, great. Like you said, great accessories. It's a fun little figure. It reminds you a lot of Arai-chan, like the original purple hair with the glasses. Yeah. So, fun little figure to have. Definitely.
Yeah. I guess the head, if it's something that bugs you, I can definitely see why it would drive people nuts.
Yeah.
But I think if there isn't something that kind of, annoys you, and looking at it now, she's in the case there. But yeah.
And I like the head that she came with for Gohan. So that was a nice little bonus.
Yeah, that was also a nice little bonus, which was cool. Yeah. I know a lot of people complain about that DLC that we got last year, but considering the fact that it either be the Gohan you got and that's it and nothing else, or hey, here's a little bit bonus and another figure that had extra space. I think it's a good thing. I'd rather get some accessories than not at all. I mean, some figures you'd rather something for the actual figure itself, but ones like Pan, I think I was already satisfied with what she came with, and same with the Gammas, who I forgot came out last year.
Yeah, because they were like the first release of the year, the first premium release of the year. Yeah, that's
so
right.
They were announced before Purunga, but Purunga came out in December, so that's why I completely forgot them.
Yeah.
Also, a few more comments here. Trox, Tourist and the shoulder piece like Jace would have been quite good. Having the switch out part, I guess you mean, right? Because I think Jace had the base shoulder. You could pop it off and you have one facing directly up.
Oh, yeah.
So if you do change it to pose, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
And then also, hey, good morning to Craft Collects as well.
Good morning.
Yeah. But Beast Gohan is one which I like. But yeah, I don't know. I think it would have been nice if his arm could have reached all the way around more.
Yeah, that's true, because he can't do that, right?
No, you can kind of get him there almost. It's like,
almost, yeah. But you really got to stretch it.
Yeah. So that was definitely the down point with that figure. And then I guess the other main down, when you said no real disappointments this year per se, coming to your number 1 spot, who was the legendary Super Saiyan Goku, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He dropped down for me, and then, because I think my top 1 was Metal Cooler, just due to that finish.
Metal Cooler.
And here's one thing that kind of made me like, damn, I wish I had more. And it's not really something that happens too often, right? Or at least for me. But how do you feel about the Goku now that you've had him for a while?
No, I still love it. Yeah, like I don't think it's changed for me over time. I think I like it more. And when I watched your top 10 and the reasons why he wasn't your number 1 for 2023, like definitely like the shoulder, right? It's like this big, like it takes up, I guess like a third, like almost half of the shoulder. But I guess, for me, I don't know. Maybe they could have done it a little bit cleaner. Still gotten the same range, because he does have like his arm moves up really high up, like
that's
way past.
Good. So like the shoulder part, I can definitely look past, since it's more function over form, or function over aesthetic look, and that articulation is amazing. But I think the main point for me was just the lack of weathering on his upper body. When you're getting on figures like Tordor, right, and other figures, and it's like the first time that they're doing like a brand new body, really pushing about articulation. It's doing, can strike the proper Kamehameha pose.
Yeah.
But it's like they went all out until the end. And like, okay, we're good now. We could go further, but no, we'll just wait. We'll just leave it here.
Yeah, yeah. I think they kind of like, I don't know, they kind of did that with I felt they kind of did that with Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well. It looks great, sculpt is fantastic articulation. But then, you kind of want more for the upper body, It's like a sea of pink, a bit of shading, a bit of paint would have done wonders for it.
Yeah.
I still love the figure. It's still one of the best Goku figures in the line, I think. But yeah, like you said, I think they'll probably do like a premium colored version or like an exclusive colored version, like they did with like Warrior Awakening Goku and like
exactly
Battle Damage Gohan. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get one with more paint apps later.
Definitely.
Track,
But at the same time, that part's a little bit like, you kind of know maybe they held back just so they could do that. They probably weren't.
Intentionally.
They probably just had their strict restrictions. We have to hit this budget.
Yeah.
And something has to give. It's probably just a realistic reason like that, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like, man, for a Grail figure, I would have at least paid an extra 1,000 yen or, bump up to the same price of like Toro, who is admittedly more expensive, say 9,000 yen versus 7,500, I think. So there's a big difference.
Yeah.
But for at least certain figures like this, I think it's worth it. But yeah. That's only
How do you feel about the? Sorry,
I was going to say that's the only real reason why he kind of dropped down from me. But basically, any mini miny mo, there's your top figure for 2023. Yeah, from those top ones here. Anyway, what were you going to say?
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of people. Well, I guess not that many, but I saw some people say that the head sat a little bit too low, and we had some people actually like swapping out the neck joints to make the head a little bit higher. How do you feel about that?
I don't really agree. It's kind of similar with Gohan, right? Ultimate Gohan, people did the same thing, but it's like, dude, have you seen his shoulders? He's fucking muscly as bulging. Of course, he's gonna have no neck. Have a look at some bodybuilder. They don't have like long giraffe necks with those muscles, right? Everything's like
yeah.
It's the same for that form of Goku, right? He's so buff. Everything's like straight up. So at least for me, I didn't really see an issue. Sure, maybe you could lift up maybe 0.5 millimeter and maybe it could look slightly better, but at that stage, 6.5 doesn't the other for me. How about you?
Yeah, no, I was totally cool with it. Like I said, like that, it was a perfect representation of that Goku at that time. Yeah, he was big, he was buff. That's how it looked. Yeah.
What were you guys watching? Did you find the new Goku's head too low, too high? What do you think? I know a couple of mentioned already about scaling, and they're not a big fan of the was it the Build-A-Fig? But yeah, let us know about what were your top 10 for last year as well. With the highlights that we've released. Be cool to check out what you guys thought. And with the Goku, was his head too high or too low? But it kind of makes me of a Cell first form, right? People were saying that his legs are way too short. He's too short compared to other figures, and they get the extensions. But then it kind of looks too odd, right?
Yeah, like if you extend the legs, then the arms are too short. Proportionally. So yeah.
Sometimes I think you have to find the right balance from all the limbs and appendages on some of the figures, and then for the right height.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, but the who else was there actually? Just checking. Still have most of my figures from last year boxed up still actually, but the effect set was, when you said about disappointments, that's my biggest disappointment for last year. Personally.
Like you either really liked it or really didn't like it. Like I was okay with it. I enjoyed it for the most part. The head was great, like you said. I probably didn't use it as much as I thought I would. But I did now and then for a couple of like shots and a couple of like displays. But what didn't you like about it?
for me, the head was cool, but then the other parts were kind of hard to use. I found the key blast kind of looked like a cheap plastic one that comes with a Figuarts kit or it didn't really feel like it was a high quality item to live up to the Figuarts line name. And then it was one clip for it. What if I want to use both blasts? Yeah, one is, I didn't realize until later actually, one is slightly longer than the other for the key blast. I was like, why give us two of the same blast? But yeah, once I looked a bit more closer and like really tried to analyze, one was slightly smaller.
Yeah.
But give us two clips. I mean, yeah, it's just like, yeah, the amount of fun they gave wasn't really too much, at least for the value. And when compared with the eating set, right?
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah, like now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever even like played with or like used that key blast effect for anyone. Yeah.
Exactly. Like if I'm going to do something, I might as well just go grab one of the other Kamehameha feats, which look nicer, you know? Like
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might need to pull out again and try and have a play, but yeah, it's just a bit fiddly. You can get some cool results from the feat. I've seen some people take some awesome photos and have it posed really well.
Yeah.
But is it worth the amount of effort to go through to get it right? It's like,
yeah. It is a little bit finicky. And to be honest, I don't think I've really fully utilized the clips. It's mainly using like a bit of blue tack and kind of like sticking it onto the figure itself.
That's a better way of doing it.
Yeah. Because like when you clip everything on, take off the hands, and then like clip it onto the feet and the legs and everything. Yeah, it does take quite a bit of work, but yeah.
Yeah. The price point was expensive. It kind of makes sense as the price of a budget release. Budget releases have been used, numerous times, like Goku, right? So they don't have to pay for the costing for the main molds since they've already done it before and stuff like that, which will help them. So I understand the price was a lot, but I don't like comparing against third-party stuff. But the headset, the wind swept hair, plus hands, plus pole from DF way back in the day, I feel like that has more enjoyment and more play value in it than the set that we got. And that's what I was kind of comparing to, and that's why I was so disappointed.
Yeah, because we didn't actually have a poll for. Actually, did we? Did we get a poll?
We did, an event exclusive item in America.
Right. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. So like windswept hair plus pole hands, I would have been like, probably number one. No, it wouldn't be number one, but it would have been high up there, right?
Yeah.
It's just there's the what I was kind of looking forward to, and then it's like, okay, what we got was like, there's the biggest disappointment for last year. Figure wise, I think everything just kind of nailed the mark and was really good. And you wanted Vortex Forward, welcome, not too late. We've just been chit-chatting about top 10, some New Year's stuff and all that. Let us know what your favorite figures for last year were in the comments as well. Was there anything else? Turles, he's just so beautiful. He could have been right up there. I think he was like number 3 for you, right? Or 2?
He was number 2. Yeah, he was number 2.
Number 2, yeah.
No, number 2. Yeah, that's right. Metal Cooler was number 3. Turles was number 2. And then Goku was number 1. Yeah. So
Yeah. He got shunted down by the Frieza figures a little bit. Just I love that third form. And the second as well. But man, all those ones with Turles are so good.
I know.
Laser Gator, happy New Year to you too, man.
Hey, Laser Gator.
All good in Tokyo, thankfully, but horrible for Western Japan at the moment.
Yeah. I know, like it was like sorry to like change subject, but terrible start to the year. We had the earthquake in the west part of Japan, and then like the day after, we had the collision at Haneda Airport. With the airplanes. Terrible.
That was horrible. Yeah, like it was like both afternoons had a message from my Japanese mate. It's like, damn, massive earthquake, tsunami was like, what? Turn on TV. Oh crap! I didn't even notice it here in Tokyo.
Yeah, yeah.
And watching TV. And then the following day around the same time, it's like, man, it looks like there's a plane's crashing. Honey, it's like, what?
Yeah.
Surely not. Turn on TV and you see the footage. That is insane.
I know.
I mean, you've got to applaud the crew for getting off all the passengers without any injuries. Unfortunately, the Coast Guard, not so lucky.
Right.
Yeah, that is insane. They have the full footage as well. That is,
yeah,
nuts. Now I saw some footage later on, something like from inside the cabin. Man, that must be so scary. But
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
but
I just want to say for everybody who messaged me on Instagram, thank you guys for your concern. I really do appreciate that. But yeah,
same. It was nice to go through messages, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you guys are too nice, but yeah, all good here. Let's just hope that the rest of the year is much better than the start.
Yeah. Actually, not last night, the night before, did you feel the earthquake?
I did not.
It was like in bed, about to fall asleep, like crap, earthquake's like, do I open my eyes? So I get up, shake. Okay, it stopped. Okay. Phew. Okay, don't be big. Okay, it's all good.
Yeah,
so
no.
not today.
What time was it?
It must have been around 11 to 12 or maybe 1.
Yeah,
I've been
probably right through
kind of good at going to bed early last couple of days, trying to get ready for work, but yeah, it's always been right when you're in bed or something like that. It starts. It's like, okay, is it going to be big enough for me to get out of bed, or do I just lie here and hope it stops?
But you kind of know, right? You kind of know it's like, it's you can sleep through this one. Yeah. If it's like longer than 5 seconds, and if it escalates from there, then it's like okay,
and it makes me both in Japan, both in Tokyo, or surrounding Tokyo, both from Oceania. But can you guess which country?
From our accents. Do we have accents? I still hope that I still have my accent. Rockchala still has his, definitely.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you kind of people pick me as like English though often more than New Zealand. Oh, I let it have a bag. There we go, meat crown, NZ for me.
There we go, bingo. That's right, New Zealand.
Yeah. And then for 86.
Yep.
You have a couple of choices, but one big one, very large. You might have to watch out for dingoes.
The dingo ate your baby.
Yeah. Man. I need to go back to Australia. Got family in New South Wales, actually.
Okay.
At the moment. So should try and make a trip over at some point. But yes, NZ and Australia for both of us. Team Oceania. Woo! Yes. If there's anyone else from Oceania, let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's 2023 in a nutshell. Basically, just endless good figures, to be honest, right?
I was going to ask you, are you going to do another top 10 for like generic, well, not generic, like figures other than Dragon Ball figures? Did you have because there was a ton of good stuff that came out last year that, wasn't Dragon Ball related. And I was thinking about doing that one as well.
I was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And then I ran out of time. So no, I'm going to do it. Ran out of time. Oh man, the break has been insanely busy. I've knocked out a couple of videos. Actually, everyone, I do have a Akihabara shopping video coming. I tried to rope 86 into it, but unfortunately he was busy. So maybe for the next one.
Yep. Busy doing really boring stuff. But yeah, go on.
Yep. And I keep getting asked for a collection tour video, so I need to do one of those.
Yeah.
I think I've got something else I was working on as well, and started working on a diorama. Wanted to make the Budokai stage.
Oh,
so I started working on that actually.
That's cool. You gotta show me some pictures of that. Love to see that.
Yeah, I'll have to post a couple later. It's getting pretty big, the size, but yeah.
86, how do you feel about Jesus' accent?
Was amazing. I think growing up, that's one reason why I loved it, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a strange choice for them to give him like an Australian accent. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't sound like that at all. Like his original Japanese voice.
No, not at all.
Yeah, not at all. So I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah, but
interesting
it
choice.
kind of fits actually.
Yeah, because he's got that mullet, right?
Yeah,
So
maybe it's
yeah, I
why
don't know.
mullet.
Maybe like they saw him like, yep, he's an Aussie. He's got the mullet.
Yeah, yeah. And he's got that kind of like energy about him as well.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know he'd be a good GC. So,
yeah.
but yeah. Anyway, back to your question. Other figures, yeah, should have a quick chat about those. Seriously,
Mhm,
yeah, the Chainsaw Man ones were good. I didn't pick them up. Had a play, they were cool.
mhm,
Naruto figures just, I mean, each release just keeps nailing it, right?
mhm.
Indiana Jones was amazing.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I quite like the Witch from Mercury figures.
Okay.
I did pick those up.
Cool.
There's cool little bit space figures. I figured, I've got so many guy figures, might as well mix in some female characters here and there.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen, which is actually right here. Geto. He's probably one of my top figures for 2023.
Mhm. Mhm.
And all the other Jujutsu Kaisen line as well. So many good figures. Any highlights for you at least?
Yeah. I'm right up there with Anubis 007 or Chainsaw Man, the Chainsaw Man, the whole line of Chainsaw Man. Like you
Yeah.
said, every figure from the Naruto line was amazing. Orochimaru, still my favorite, even after getting damn Obito.
Obito?
It's
Yeah.
still my favorite from last year. What else was really good? Not a figure, but it was a model kit from Figuarts.
Oh,
The
okay.
Metal Greymon, that's an amazing kit. If you guys like building models and like Digimon, that's a phenomenal kit. I really
Yeah.
really like that kit. Also, not domestic. I want to mean domestic, not like an import release, but the Jada Toys Street
Oh,
Fighter
yeah,
figures,
yeah.
yeah, were really good. Are really good, and I'm hooked. I've pre-ordered like Wave 2,
Nice,
which has
nice. That's
Ken.
Street Fighter, right? Was it
Yeah,
Street
Street Fighter.
Fighter?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Ken, Street Fighter. Ken. Who else is in there? Dalsim and M Bison are in Wave 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
but those are really,
Awesome.
really
I think
like playable figures. I mean, like they're. I guess I don't want to say anything negative about them, but they feel like a solid action figure. They're not like SHF. Like the plastic
yeah,
is a lot different. It's a figure that you can like toss around and bring with you, and
yeah,
you won't have any fear of it actually breaking or anything. So it feels
yeah,
like
yeah.
a really playable, really well articulated Marvel Legends figure. So
Okay, nice,
yeah,
nice.
really
Because I
like.
think the Jada ones are definitely aimed more at kid. I don't want to say kids, but it's more of a kids line, right? I think they make Sonic as well and
Yeah,
other stuff.
yeah,
It's not really, really
they've made
for.
a couple of they made a couple of serial characters like
Okay.
they made the Cheetos cheetah. They've also made
Okay. Interesting.
also come up
Interesting.
with the Mega Man, like a Mega Man line as well. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, Meditoys are killing it. Like these are really
Sure.
really fun figures if you like posing and just having like a figure like on your table just to pose around
Yeah.
anytime. Really like these.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Definitely heard really good things about the Street Fighter one. So it's nice to get extra competition. Then
Yep.
yeah, $25. Damn. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
for the price point value, right? Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're a bit more like here in Japan. They're about like 50 to 60, so like 5,000 to 6,000 yen. But
I could have
yeah,
imports. Yeah.
yeah.
There's not
They're
many
out of
import shops, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's actually, I don't think I've seen there. There's 2 import shops in Akiba actually.
Yeah, Red Mercury
Oh,
I
I'm
think
not sure
maybe
about
no.
name.
That's
There's
sorry.
one
That's in
Top
Ueno. Yeah. So what were you talking about in
It is when you walk towards Kanda.
Okay.
They're close to each other.
Uh-huh.
One has like third-party transformers a little bit, and there's
Uh-huh.
like lots of wrestling figures, some NECA, and other American brands. Can't remember. Then there's another one around the corner, which has a whole bunch of like comic book stuff, and
Yep.
McFarlane.
Okay.
Right, serious.
I'll
I'll need to
check 'em
point it
out.
out too. I can't remember the name. But one of my mates, he's huge into wrestling figures and other stuff, so I often
Okay.
get dragged along there with him.
Cool.
Way past Mandarake laser. So like seriously, ass end of Akiba where no one will go.
Okay.
Nothing else down there, and we're tucked in the back streets. Probably the rent is super cheap. I'll need to come over. I'll have to dig out the details for you.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely want to check them out because there are a couple of like import shops in Ueno as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
that I
I
go
remember
to get some like series stuff.
Okay, I remember there was one around Ebisu as well. Actually, a big one.
Okay, Ebisu. Wow,
It was like
interesting
on a
place to
second
set up a
floor.
shop there.
Yeah, I need to have. I need to look up. It should be quite cool to do a big full list, and maybe we can do a tour one day of all the different random figure shops.
Yeah.
That'll be
That'll
fun.
be fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, also Monster Arts this year as well. The new Godzilla -1 was cool. Mecha Godzilla.
Yep.
Fire. There's quite a few. There's just too many cool figures from all the other lines. But yeah, this year I think I got one Figma, Nanami.
Oh, okay.
Biggest disappointment. That figure was so bad.
Oh, yeah. I saw a couple of people saying that was really bad. Yeah.
He's basically Zoro times 50.
Okay.
Yeah, easy falls apart. Nothing stays together. So everything's just pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was quite like, going through Instagram and everybody else is like, everybody's like throwing up their top 10 figures,
Yeah.
Top 10 disappointing figures. It was quite a mix. Like there were quite a few similar, overlapping releases, but there were also quite a few, like some people really like this figure and some people really didn't like this figure.
Yeah.
Like in general, people, weren't really too hot about the One Piece line. But then I saw a couple of people saying that, like Luffy was, one of their top like 5, top 3 figures of the year. So
yeah,
that was interesting.
Yeah. See, I never liked One Piece. Even now, I don't really like it.
Right.
But I watched the live action, really enjoyed it. So I binge read all the manga, so I'm up to date now. And then I got the figures from a mate to borrow to have a play because everyone was saying they're horrible. They're so bad. But Luffy was a lot of fun. He's actually a fun figure to pose. Like the upper body I quite liked. The expressions were cool. The only part was, the knee joint with the pants. You can't really get a full 90 degree or further than that. That's the only real limiting. Need a drink as well. That's the only real limiting point that I saw for a cheap retail release. So like I didn't really think it was that bad. And then the Sanji was great. Zoro was cool if you know how to pose him.
Yeah.
Like the whole popping off thing, it makes sense. Because it's soft, it's got the belt which is soft. So when you move it, everything compresses and you can push it further than what you should, and then it just pops off so it doesn't break. So if you hold it in the right spot, it doesn't pop off.
Yeah.
Same with the arm. The arm's kind of like trunks. If you know how to work it, it's not a big issue. Some might have been a bit more loose than others.
Sure.
The big issue with Zoro was the thick rubber for the skirt.
Okay.
Or a trench coat. If they'd done the same with Ghetto, would have been mint. That was a big letdown, and I understand why people were annoyed. He's a definite, maybe a 5 out of 10. Not a perfect figure, not horrible, but pretty average.
Yeah.
I don't know. You mentioned Berserk and QC issues. I don't think he has QC issues. I don't think I've really seen any. He is a very delicate figure. Right?
Yeah. Like, I was really looking forward to that figure, and I still am. I'm still going to collect it, even with the troubles that I had with my own copy.
Yeah.
But Griffith was fine. I really enjoyed Griffith, but with me
Yeah.
for my guts, it was the shoulder. Like I don't like the shoulder joints that they use; they pop out way too easily, and
Okay.
I don't like the peg system that they use for the hands as well. They should use like
Yeah.
ball
Yeah.
pegs instead of like straight pegs, especially
Yeah.
for a character that carries such a heavy sword.
Yeah.
But yeah, like other than that, those two, if they fix those two issues, if they gave like guts, bigger ball joints, bigger shoulder hinge joints, then I would have been totally fine with it because it looks beautiful, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Berserker armor one that's coming out this year. But yeah, I don't know if
Even
they
I pre-ordered that one.
yeah, if they change that, if they fix that, then yeah, that's the only issue that I had with that figure.
Yeah. Same for me. Like Griffith was amazing. I got them for my mate. I played with some others as well. Guts is a very delicate figure. Like he's got a lot of fine details and points which can break easily if you're not careful. I feel like the shoulder was a weird design choice. I can kind of understand why with that armor, but I wonder if there's a better way of doing it if they could have.
Yeah.
I haven't had any issues with it popping out on any figure, but some figures can be looser than others, so there's one downside.
That's true.
It could be one. Maybe that is a one QC issue if that is really common. But the peg, I think a different peg system would have been nice. Maybe they didn't take into effect the paint may be a bit thicker on some than others.
Yep.
Which kind of added to the thickness, which made it a bit harder to put on and off.
Yeah.
Other than that, beautiful figure, but hard to pose. I think he's one of those ones.
Yeah. It is hard to pose. I mean, it came with great accessories, but yeah, like when I think of like Guts, it's like what I said with the Jada Toys Street Fighter figures. It's like the total opposite. Like you're not going to get that amount of detail and like sculpt. I mean, I'm not saying that they look bad, but when you compare it to something like that had like to Guts where it has all that amazing sculpted detail and all that paint, it's not as detailed. These figures aren't as detailed, but you're not going to break it, by shaking it around or throwing it on the table. So I guess it depends on what you want from a figure,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing. Some of the lines of the Figuarts line, it kind of spans both. You have ones which is a little bit more playable, like the Dragon Ball ones, I feel is a little bit more of a playable side. But then ones like Berserk is definitely not. That's more on the collector side. And it probably more targets the fan base in general as well.
So, which is understandable.
But yeah, for that coming into 2024 releases though, for Dragon Ball, I think the big hitters, Vegeta, Curie, Full Power Frieza.
Yep, Vegeta, Full Power Frieza, Curie. Okay. Yep, I will agree with all of those, and throw in Mecha Frieza as well.
Oh, I forgot about Mecha Frieza. Yes.
As well.
Yeah. I think he's just going to be awesome, but I don't think he's, Oh, no, that's interesting. Yeah. Super pumped for Mecha Frieza. When does he come out?
I think in April.
April,
maybe?
Is it?
I think maybe April. I don't know. I know GT Goku comes out this month.
Yeah, he's this month. He's looking really good. Check.
When is King Cold release? Probably soon. Maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, they did tease it. So
yeah, that's right. Who else do we have? I'm just looking on Rockchala at the moment. We've got the anniversary, 15th anniversary of Vegeta with the blue hair. We've got Yamcha, Android 19, GT Goku, Mecha Frieza, Mui Goku, Vegeta, God Goku, Kui, Gohan. Oh my God, Gohan! How can we forget our?
Oh yeah, that's right, Gohan. Of course, Gohan. I was like, Gohan, Gohan.
Yeah, he's
coming in April.
April's going to be a good month.
It is
And
going
then
to
Full
be.
Power Frieza, and yeah, Mecha Frieza's April as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, definitely a few big hitters coming out. And just I saw a comment before, someone asking about the Walmart exclusive. That's not in Japan. That is literally a Walmart Target exclusive in US. Unfortunately, Japan again doesn't get it, but it looks cool.
Yeah, it does look cool.
I did have a good breakdown of it with my Japanese mate when I was showing him.
Okay.
And we agree, the original Kaioken Goku is nicer. The new one, the faces with the angled eyes, that's the face he has when he's Super Saiyan, not really Kaioken. So it's a weird kind of mix. So I think overall, definitely I prefer the face design of the original. The new one's color looks pretty cool.
Yep.
And extra expressions are cool. So I think it does make a really good exclusive where it's like the original, a slightly different take on it. I think it's a good way of doing it. Would like to pick up and add into the collection, but
yeah. I'm not too disappointed about that one not having it or not being it readily available to us here. Yeah, obviously, it would have been nice, like you said, to add it to the collection, and I definitely would have picked it up. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the original one. Yeah.
It wasn't. I was pretty hyped for it until my mate really pointed out that the rounded eyes versus the real angular ones, which is just for when he's in Super Saiyan mode. It's like, man, now that kind of sticks out, and definitely it does seem a little bit odd. So a little bit small differences like that.
Yeah, but that one just like kind of popped out of the blue, so
yeah, well, they kind of jumped the gun by a long shot there.
Exactly.
Yes, good old Walmart doing what they do best, I guess.
Yep.
By King Cold though, has he been shown off in Japan?
I don't remember if it was in Japan or if it was overseas, but it was during an event, and they had him next to Mecha Frieza. Yeah.
I think the first time was in America, right? It must have been like maybe San Diego or
probably, yeah.
Anime Expo.
There's just only a couple of pictures floating around on Instagram, but nothing. It was nothing official. It was just like, whoa, it's like massive,
So hopefully he gets an announcement. I'm surprised he hasn't already.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in saying that, we do have like official releases up until September this year, which is pretty insane when you think about it.
That is very true.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that could be true. Tracks. They maybe update him with a wired cape.
Yep.
That could be quite cool actually for a really big figure.
A lot of material.
Yeah. Or maybe they thought he was just going to be too expensive, so they're holding off.
Yeah, because it probably might be quite pricey.
The 15th anniversary Vegeta is the re-release of that blue. The Dragon Ball Super Blue here, and it comes with a pedestal. They had a poll, right? And highest voted one got a re-release.
Yeah. So I was surprised it was Vegeta.
Yeah, but I guess not many Vegeta figures, though we have had a couple more this year.
Yeah.
Which is last year, I should say, which is nice, and we've got new one coming. But I think compared to Goku, he's definitely a lot more of a sought-after character, right?
Yeah.
People are a bit more hungry for Vegeta releases, so
yeah, I definitely am. But like you were saying that they still have that. I don't remember what it's called, but the one with the new head that's kind of like that's popped up around a couple of shows, but they never really did release it.
Oh, yeah. Proud Saiyan Prince.
Yeah, that one.
Then formerly known as Proud Saiyan Prince, because they changed his name to Vegeta Power Level over 6,000.
Over 6,000, yeah, whatever. Yeah, so
Different
Yeah,
name.
that one.
Um,
That one.
and yeah, 15th anniversary of the S.H.Figuarts line. There was what they did mid last year. I think it was the anniversary or early last year. So as part of that event, and then they had the world tour as well, which was cool. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what else we get this year in terms of other exclusives. Because last year, world tour, the event exclusives in America, and then the V Jump.
Oh yeah, that's right. The V Jump,
Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan
coming
Long
out
as
this month.
Yeah, I thought it was meant to ship last month.
Yeah. But yeah, this month and February, if you were a little bit later, I think.
Okay, maybe it even got rolled into this month then. And then there's the book. It's not really an exclusive, I guess, but the book combo Goku, right?
Yep,
That's looking good.
That's what's gonna be cool.
I'm keen for the book. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that was supposed to be released last month. It says like released in December 2023. Huh. Still haven't got it.
No. So
yeah.
I guess there's a
delay. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, so there hasn't been any word or update or any email notification or anything. So
I haven't gotten anything either. Huh, that is strange.
Might need to, I don't know. I guess it should come soonish. Maybe.
Yep.
No rush. But yeah, the brand new Super Saiyan Vegeta was beautiful. Love that release. He's one that every time I pick up, he always just brings a bit of joy. So I think that's why he definitely was up there for me last year.
Yeah, no, like I know we're kind of changing topics, but yeah, the Trunks and the Vegeta, those re-releases, and we also have the Super Saiyan God Goku this year as well. Are there any re-releases at that base point price that you would like to see from the line that Tamashi do?
Man.
Same question to everybody in the chat as well. Any re-release, stripped down $30, $35 releases you would like to see in the line? Updated paint, maybe some new faces.
I think I will throw in a Gotenks.
Ooh, okay. Gotenks.
With ghosts. Yeah. Just a real basic Gotenks with another ghost.
With another ghost? You wouldn't want like a recolored hair? It's probably something.
I mean, you can do the recolor here as well, the same style with a shiny.
Yeah.
Go from a matte color to the shiny. But it comes with a donut effect and some other stuff, so you can get rid of that. Just have Gotenks with the hair, and the ghost would be cool. Because I saw that actually. Speaking of him, Figuarts are doing one, right? Is it No, not Figuarts. Dragon Stars.
Oh yeah, Dragon Stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
so we don't get that in Japan, but
yep.
I think that comes with a couple of ghosts. I was actually tempted to maybe look into it when there's a few more ghosts to go with Gotenks.
Yeah,
which would be cool.
Yep.
We've got I guess Blue Gogeta could be a good one. Personally, I just want the badass movie 12 Gogeta.
Yeah, Fusion Reborn, right? Yeah. I think everybody wants that one.
Yeah. I could see Mr. Satan being a event exclusive this year.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking about it, like, what could they do this year?
Because they're kind of going with like selfies, right?
Yeah, do like Mr. Satan, Super Saiyan Man, Evil Boo, and then a Goku. They basically rounds out 4 figures, all kind of tied. Yeah. Who else do you think they could do?
Sorry?
Who else do you think they could do for the event exclusive?
Event exclusives. Yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look.
Also, everyone in the comments, let us know who do you think they could do for a event exclusive in 2024 later this year. I saw someone also
thinking about that. I definitely agree with Laser Gator on the regular release Super Saiyan 2.
Yes. Japan still needs his Super Saiyan 2 official release. I think Fusion Reborn Gogeta would have been EE. I like to think they would do it as a proper, maybe a premium Bandai release.
Yeah, I think that would be better. More people would be able to get it.
Yeah. I could see like a event exclusive full power Goku.
Okay.
With an, yeah.
Do you think they'll still do a full power Goku? I don't know.
Weathering, some detailing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
I think they will still keep using the body. And it's a good, event exclusives is a good reason to reuse it, I feel.
Okay. Wanted for tax wanted for tax fraud. Wanted for tax fraud says a Bardock. Yeah, probably. That could they could recolor it, make the colors a little bit more closer to the original animated movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
That could be cool. Yeah. How thrown another Frieza. Frieza always gets love.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll do the last version of Frieza we got the full form and then add the Rock back in as a event exclusive release.
Yep, they could do that.
Definitely a lot of options there. So there was a comment earlier as well about Jiraiya. I think for someone asking for a new version. In terms of Naruto line, definitely Orochimaru, so good. I think everyone can agree that it's probably the best Naruto figure from last year.
Yep.
So Tsunade and Jiraiya definitely want updated versions of those figures.
Did you get the re-release updated? Not updated, but You did? Okay.
Yeah, I did. I got mate to pick up for me while he was over there at the event.
Nice.
Really nice. I love both actually, the original Jiraiya and the new one. I think they still hold up pretty well over this time. Mm-hmm. Even the faces of the old one is still pretty good. So if you guys give a chance, I do recommend picking up either the event exclusive Jiraiya or the original. I think they're still a really cool figure. And speaking of Naruto line, I saw this morning the top 99 Minato figure is coming out in July.
Really? Wow. Yeah. Hey, that's cool.
So
no pre-orders for it yet, right?
Yeah. So the update, I took a note so I wouldn't forget. In July, this is from the Shonen Jump calendar, by the way, guys. So Minato Naruto, 7,500 yen. From Bleach, we have Hitsugaya for 7,500 in July. And then we also have Tanjiro from Demon Slayer or Kimetsu no Yaiba for 4,400.
Yeah, that's a good price.
And then in August, we have, what's her name? His sister, Natsuko?
No.
Is it called? Something
Wait,
cool?
Hold on. What's her name? You guys will tell us in the comments.
Damn, what's the name of Demon Slayer guy's sister who's gagged for the whole season?
Nezuko.
What's her name? Nezuko.
Yeah.
That's it. She's 8,250.
Okay.
So that seems to be the base price. Nezuko, yeah. 8,250. That seems to be the base price.
I said Nezuko. Sorry, guys.
close.
Damn. Brain's not working.
Yeah, so I feel like the 8,000 to 9,000 range is basically the base now for most non-established lines.
Yeah.
Right. So Tanjiro being 4,000 is good. He's like that base retail release, to get everyone hooked. Because if you're going to buy him, you're going to buy the sister. And then I guess maybe you'll buy Boar guy and then the neurotic guy.
The neurotic guy, the yellow guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one. I can't remember. Yeah. I've read it. I can't remember their names. Inosuke?
No, Inosuke is the guy that with the
boar
mask. Yeah, the boar mask. Yeah. I like
Inosuke.
Inosuke.
Damn, what's the neurotic guy's name? Everyone, what is the neurotic guy's name from Yaiba? There we go. Zenitsu.
There we go.
Yeah. I did quite like him, but it's a bit annoying. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So yeah, that line seems to be like it's taking off. And then yeah, I'm not sure what else we. So that's for actually coming back to Bleach though. Hitsugaya.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ichigo.
Yep.
Ichigo, Renji, Byakuya, Kinpachi. So this is the 5th release. So still no Rukia. I know a lot of people are asking for it, but I wonder if many people would actually buy a Rukia figure. Right?
How many people would?
Yeah. I mean, personally, I definitely want the Arankia arc, Ichigo, and then Rukia, or the early ones, but yeah, the current arc one's not that keen on. But who else from the Bleach arc do you guys want? Yes, Urahara, my man. Yes, wanted for Tanks Fraud. I agree. He's who I want the most. Urahara Kisuke. Definitely my favorite from Bleach. Yeah. Jumping back to the Yaiba from Craft Collects. Rengoku and Tengen. Wait, who was Tengen?
Gotta look that one up.
I don't remember. Is he the sword guy or his master?
Yeah, he's the guy with the 2 swords at the back and the silver hair.
Oh, that guy, completely different person. Okay, interesting. I don't remember him at all. But yeah, so definitely lots of cool figures coming out for next year. We'll probably wrap this stream up in a few minutes. Already been just over an hour. But I'm just trying to think, was there any other hidden gems for 2024 that's been announced?
One that I kind of totally missed, but I don't. It's not a figure. It's another Figuarts release, but Kaiju number 8. They're doing Figuarts is doing Kaiju number 8. So
yes, they look pretty good. Part of me's tempted to get, but I might have to see if they do a Figuarts release for each of the characters first.
Okay.
But I love the fact that they come with their big weapons. If little bit of a spoiler, a little bit. So if you haven't read, but basically a lot of the main characters or a lot of the characters get really big badass weapons as the story progresses. So it's not right at the start. So often with the figures, right, we get like, here's the base version, and then maybe like 10 or 20 chapters, and now they've upgraded. You know, I wish I had this item. So this is one of the first lines where I feel like they're kind of diving in a little bit further and giving us like items which normally we haven't with other releases, which I think is interesting. So looking forward to that. Comes out in April as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Toy Bandit says, "Don't forget about Kenshin." Yes, I definitely haven't forgotten about Kenshin. Yeah,
they've shown off, but they haven't opened for pre-order, right?
No, they haven't.
Okay, that should be cool. One thing I forgot was Jujutsu Kaisen, the flashback of the younger Gojo and Geto. Seriously, guys, if you haven't jumped on the Jujutsu Kaisen line, go buy them. Get lots, especially the new Gojo. He's looking really good. He comes out this month, and then Geto next month.
Nice.
Definitely probably my favorite line of last year, or even from 2022. Jujutsu Kaisen is right up there. Other new lines, what else do you think they might drop this year? Ooh, I hope we get a Hunter x Hunter announcement or something like that. Would be cool.
Yeah.
And maybe a Yu-Gi-Oh character, because Blue Eyes was amazing.
Still have an open mind.
Oh, really?
No, yeah. It's like right here, like right next to me. We'll have
to. Like that. Yeah. You're going to do a review as well?
Yep, definitely.
Nice. Look forward to that.
Yeah.
Trinity of old DR says Mega Man and the Pokemon ones as well, so that was really cool. So there's a lot of options there. I think I feel like the lines have kind of gone a bit more of a bigger audience where some of those lines could do pretty well.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see, but I guess at the same time, we don't want to oversaturate and kill our wallets too much.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah. There's already so much
yeah,
out right now. So
yeah. Be fine if it does stay with what it is and just slowly progress along. I think it'll be fine.
yeah.
But yeah, we should probably wrap up before we keep talking. Otherwise, we'll talk for hours.
Yeah.
So everyone that joined in the comments, thank you so much. Definitely loved it. If you want to see more casual streams like this, let us know. Be keen to do more. Always fun.
Yep. I'm down.
Yep. And if you guys, I don't have any ideas for fun live stream games or challenges, since we are in the same city, we can always meet up in the same location and do stuff. Photo challenge. I don't know. Any random idea you guys might have.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Then guys in the comments can vote who nailed the pose or not. Figure draft. So yeah, be a lot of fun. But yeah, anyway, again, big thanks to Eightysixed for joining in this morning. It's really good. In real live streams, yeah, that would be cool. I guess with modern technology, we can also do it out in the wild. We don't have to be confined to.
Yeah.
Need
Definitely.
to look into that. Look at walking around somewhere.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yes. Do the whole Japanese style, go eat some food and oishi, umai.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah.
Or look at figures and say the same. It'd be good. All right. Anyway, we'll close up. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week. Enjoy 2024. And until next time, do you have your word?
Yoroshiku.
Nice. All right, I'll close up. Stay on the line and I'll chat with you just after this. All right. Cheers, everyone.
Nice. Bye, guys.